Hello, thank you for joining me for today's plan with me. This week I'm using a kit by Miss and Meow, and I want to say it's called Lilac Fields. It is a beautiful kit, and I actually am going to go as far to say as it's my favourite kit so far that I've used this year. It's absolutely gorgeous. So the colours in it are the colour scheme that we had for our wedding. It's all sage green and sort of light lilac-y purple. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's in silver foil, and silver foil is my favourite by a mile. So I'm just going to move my chair. Apologies if that was annoying. I'm just obsessed, and I had said to myself that this time I was not going to forget to use the lace dividers that she includes in her kit, because a lot of the time I forget that they're there, and then I'm so disappointed when it comes to sort of Sunday and I haven't remembered to use them. So I made the most of this kit for sure. Lilac Fields. So washi, absolutely beautiful. And then the date covers, I just did a very, very simple. I did mention in my last plan with me, I think that I struggle with my date cover deco. Let's just go with that. So for this week, I just went very, very simple, and I used some, I want to say Sadie stickers. I think they're literally 4 date covers. I do have them here. I can just pull out the box. And they're called, so it's a winter floral date topper. That's literally what it's called. It's from a $2 Tuesday. But I just thought I don't want to spend 2 hours cutting up like I did a couple of weeks ago, just sort of cutting up little bits of foil and placing it around, because I really struggle with how I think it looks anyway. I know we're our own worst critics, but I just thought if I just do it this way, I'm still not 100% happy with how it came out, but hey ho, there you go. You're not going to be happy with everything. But I just thought a touch of foil up there would just kind of make the kit feel a little bit more cooler in tone, and just kind of feed into that kind of wintry vibe. The kit itself, I feel, is more spring, just because it's all kind of flowers and gardening, and it's got the full box with that beautiful house and garden, and then the other full box with the lady with the wellies who's out collecting flowers. And I just, spring is when flowers bloom, so that was my thought process behind using it now. I feel like April was the most appropriate month, and I know I've said before, but April is our wedding month, and these were our wedding colours, so I think I just make that association automatically. As soon as I see these colours, it's like, oh, that's obviously going to be an April kit. And actually her monthly kit, is this same theme, so that's probably also why I made that association, is because my April monthly spread is this Lilac Fields theme. Because I only use Miss Meow for my monthly kits, because she does the best, and I'm obsessed with her scallop circles, as you well know if you've been watching some of my plan with me's. And yeah, I absolutely love her monthly kits. So in the so something I did a bit differently this week. I'll talk about that first. So as you can see now, I'm laying down the headers across the top of the page. I had made a promise to myself that when I see headers that I like, I will actually pull them into a spread. And I love the simplicity of these green headers with the simple silver lines across them, and I really wanted to use them, so I put them all along the top, because I thought it would break apart the purple a little bit between, because there's quite a lot of purple in the 4 boxes. And then again, watching people's plan with me is like Lauren and Nicole of 20 Something Planner, and actually Rachel of Gathered Plans, they all still use the traditional headers in the kit above their 4 boxes, for the most part anyway, that I've seen. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go this week, because I love the colours in this kit, and the headers are just beautiful. So you'll notice that throughout the full boxes in the actual contents of the week that I've used the additional headers there. So in this top corner, I just used a Polaroid from Miss and Meow, and then the April script is from Sadie Stickers. And actually, until right now, I hadn't realised how much of a difference transparent matte makes, but you really cannot see. I'm just holding my page up at an angle that the light is catching the foil, and it really does not have any I can't think what you call it now. There's no like outline around the foil where glossy paper would usually pick it up. You really do just see the foil, which is nice. I've not paid attention to that much. And then I just used a bit of deco from the kit with that little fencing, and then it just all felt a bit plain, so I just added some of the florals around. I did try to squeeze in these really cute wellies that were part of the kit deco, but I just couldn't make it work in that corner. So just the florals up there, and then I've used the full box with the script, I must have flowers always and always. And again, the flowers in this kit are beautiful. I wouldn't be able to name a single one of them to you, but they're gorgeous. And then I've used the habit trackers, and then again, this was another kit, same as last week. I didn't want to waste a single full box. I thought they were all beautiful, so I just used an additional full box at the bottom of the sidebar. So then into Monday, I just marked a long lie-in. It was bank holiday. For some reason, I haven't written bank holiday, which is weird. I only noticed after I'd finished the spread that I hadn't written that it was a day off or a bank holiday, or I don't know that this was Easter Monday. Yeah, this was Easter Monday. I haven't written any of that, which is not like me. But I have used one of my favourite boxes from her kits, this scallop frame to mark that I went to a friend's house and we did some board games and walked our dogs. And that was really lovely. And then you can see there that I've layered the header over the full box, and I've used a Miss and Meow single line divider. I don't think that's what it's called. Sorry, I was going by the Sadie Sticker's naming of that. I do apologise because she does the same ones. But just the one from Miss and Meow I've used to separate the box and the header. And then just under that you can see I've used the first of the line dividers, the lace, not line dividers, sorry, my words are just not with me at all today. The lace dividers that come in the kit, and that with a Crafts by Towie laptop, just to mark that I was doing some study for my course that evening. And then I had a bit of planning time, and then we went to the cinema and watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and both absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very funny. My husband has loved Nick Cage for years and years and years and years. It's a running joke in their family how much they all love Nick Cage, so he loved it, and I thought it was a very entertaining film. Then on Tuesday, I've just marked a weigh-in at the vet. I think the majority of my icons this week are actually Crafts by Towie. White Dish Stationery usually outnumbers everything else, I think. But it's Crafts by Towie, White Dish Stationery, and then the face mask later on in the week is from Miss and Meow. But everything this week, if it isn't from the kit, is from one of those shops as always. But I've used a scallop sticker from the kit, just because that was quite a fun big thing to go and do with Wendy. We also bought her a new dog lead that day, and then my evening was just dedicated to study. I did so much studying this week. I haven't studied in a long time. We're probably talking about 8 years, something like that, since I did my degree. So it's very odd to get back into that mindset of how to plan your assessments and how to best plan your studies, and basically I just did it poorly, and now I know moving into my next unit I know what I'm going to do differently, and sometimes you've got to do it that way, and if I have to resit this assessment, that's fine. I can accept that. I can resubmit it up 2 more times. Hopefully I don't have to, but I accept that it kind of came like a wave of like, oh my goodness, I haven't planned any of this out how I should have done. So that's what I've spent some time doing for my next unit anyway. So then on Wednesday I was just marking that I met up with a friend for a walk. I watched some Selling Sunset. The new Selling Sunset season, that's a lot of S's, came out on the Friday of this week that that this video is of, and I just kind of wanted to recap over some of the previous seasons, because my goodness, the drama and the fuss that is created in that show is unbelievable. And for those of you who watch it, I don't know how someone like Christine can behave that way all the time and not have more repercussions for it. So I get really annoyed watching it, but at the same time, I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to catch up on previous seasons in advance of the new season coming out, even though hilariously I haven't marked the new season on Friday. I don't know why. Maybe there wasn't space, but then I marked that we just went out for McDonald's, and then I had some wine while I was studying that evening. So I just sort of marked it as study and wine. Then on Thursday, I had my 1 month review at work. I cannot believe it's been a month. That has flown. Like, my goodness, that's flown. But it's been a really good month. I am loving the job. I'm loving being in a totally different industry than what I was in before. And I'm very, very happy that this is what I've chosen to proceed with. So all positive so far. Then I'm just making use of another lace strip here from the kit, just to mark Walk Wendy. I absolutely love using these wellies from White Stationery to mark my walks with her. I just think they're the cutest stickers in the whole world. And I've just placed another order with White Stationery actually, and I've ordered another 2 sheets because I just think they're the cutest thing, and I use them 5, 6, 7 days a week to mark those walks. So I need to have a constant supply. Then I was just marking that I spent the whole evening working on my assessment task. And then I had Ratatouille on in the background. I can't sit in silence. I really struggle to do anything in silence. But if I put music on, I start singing along and get distracted. I obviously can't listen to an audiobook. That would be ludicrous while I'm studying because it takes too much concentration. So I just thought if I just put a film that I've seen 20 million times on in the background, it usually works well, and I tend to do that in the daytime when I'm working as well. I just like to have some background noise. So yeah, I just marked that I had that on. Then on Friday, I had some new lighting arrive, and in fact, I think from Wednesday onwards in this video, hopefully you noticed that the lighting improved, because I think on Saturday I went back and I filled in Wednesday to Friday or something like that. So hopefully you've noticed that it's less yellow for a start, and it's more kind of white light, and there's less shadows. I'm still figuring out placement, because I think I should be able to get the lights at an angle where you'll be able to see more of the foil. But this is all new to me. They're really cute lights, actually. They were, if you go on to Tay's Instagram page, which is Shantae Plans, I always feel like I sound really British when I say that, because it sounds so different in an American accent. But if you go to her Instagram and have a look back, she's got her whole filming setup on there, and I can't fit a ring light in this room. I just can't. There's no space, because I need this desk to do everything. I have like a big full-on computer with a tower, 2 screens, all of my pens, everything. So it has to be, the desk has to do everything, so I can't fit a ring light. But she did have these 2 really cute small lights that she has placed on her desk somewhere to kind of improve the lighting as well. So I thought, well, I'll get those. They weren't super expensive on Amazon. I'd waited a while to see if it was something that I really wanted to do and commit to doing YouTube for a while before I spent any money on it. But I'm really enjoying doing these, so it made sense to get the lights. So hopefully you're happy with how the lighting looks in this, and hopefully I'll be able to improve it even more so that more of the foil is seen in these videos. But please have patience. So yeah, those lights arrived on Friday, and then I had a really nice walk with a dog that we met recently, actually, that Wendy really, really likes playing with. So we met up for a walk, and then later we went to the cinema to see Operation Mincemeat. I love World War II films, films like Inglourious Basterds, Fury, Valkyrie, all of those films I absolutely love and could watch. Well, I should say could watch them a lot. Some of them are quite intense. But this film was a real letdown. We were quite excited to see it, but it was a really slow film that didn't feel all that interesting, which was a shame, because I like Colin Firth. So I wouldn't highly recommend it. I'd recommend The Lost City. I wouldn't recommend Operation Mincemeat. Very different films. So on Saturday, I used my other of the favourite lace boxes to mark our long lines for the weekend, and then we walked and got breakfast from our local supermarket. I finished up my assessments this day, and then I just watched Casino Royale to chill in the evening after I'd finished. Sunday, same story. Wendy came up for another lie-in, and then we went for lunch to celebrate a new job that one of my friends has just got. It was just a nice kind of lunch with the ladies, and then we met another dog this day that was Wendy's best friend from her level 1 training class, or introduction to puppy training class. They absolutely loved each other. And since they don't see each other every week anymore, we thought, let's meet up for a walk. And they had the best time. Like, both of those dogs were so happy. It was really lovely to see. And then I just played Dead by Daylight with some friends all evening. I hope you enjoyed that one. I am loving how much foil I can see in this. I've really milked this showing off of the pages. I think it looks really nice to see all of the foil. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like the improved lighting, and I'll see you in the next one.